Hey guys, welcome back to Mad About Skin. With the Black Friday and holiday sales just around the corner, lots of magazines and blogs are announcing their top 10 skincare choices of 2022. I've been reading these with a lot of attention and I've been a little bit disappointed because they tend to be focusing on the higher end, the more bougie and the luxury skincare items. Now I'm not saying that luxury skincare doesn't deliver, but for me, I'm pretty drugstore to my core and I like to keep things super affordable, especially with the cost of everything going up and up at the moment. So I scoured my skincare collection and thought, if I only had to choose 10 products from this, what would I award as the best of this year? And that's what I've pulled together in today's video. So sit back, relax, let's talk the top 10 skincare 2022. Now, before we get into this video, I would love for you guys to pause this video and play along at home. Sound off in the comment section below with your personal top 3 for this year. I want to see how closely aligned we are, but also any thoughts, suggestions, and recommendations that you guys might have, because that really does shape the products I try and review here on the channel in the future. For that, I'm always so grateful. If you want to help support the channel, one of the best ways of doing that is reaching down and giving the video a thumbs up and a like. YouTube is run by this thing called the algorithm. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So it's just a wonderful way of helping as many people as possible discover our amazing Mad About Skin family. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've got a lot to get through and I do want to kind of keep this quick fire style. So let's just cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, in the past 12 months, I launched my own skincare brand, the Mad About Skin collection. And whilst obviously all those products do feature in my top 10, they're not going to be in this list today because I think it would be quite conceited of me to award any of these rankings to my own products. And I'm not all about that. However, if I had to choose one product from the collection that was my absolute best of the best, it'd probably be this, the Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum. It kind of does it all on those days where you just want to use one product to deliver all the great benefits. You've got azelaic acid, vitamin C derivatives, peptides, antioxidants, calming and soothing botanicals, hydrators, all packed together in one formulation. There's zero fragrance added, and this beautiful vivid colour is actually the true colour of coenzyme Q10, which is the antioxidant that's in here, one of my personal favourites. Now, based off sales figures, this is also your guys' favourite of the collection at home, and to kind of celebrate that fact, I wanted to give you a little bit of something. So, if you wanted to try this out for the first time, or it's one of your favourites and you wanted to stock up, if you go to the Mad About Skin website, which is linked in the description box below, and you put 3 of these in your basket, you'll only be charged for 2. So it's kind of like buy 2, get 1 free, 3 for the price of 2, however you want to look at it. But it's a saving and a little extra product for your hard-earned coin, and I'm all about supporting you guys with the cost of everything going up and up at the moment. Also, if you're shopping this product internationally, with the exchange rate fluctuations and all of that, and the price of the pound actually going down, you'll find it's a lot more cheaper if you're buying in euros and dollars than it ever was before. I'm not an economist, and that's all above my head, but you know what? When something becomes cheaper in price, we should celebrate it, and absolutely would love it if you check it out. It's all there in the description box below. But on with the skincare list proper. Let's start in 10th position with this product. This is the Boots Vitamin C Brightening Moisturiser. I love this. Cost me like £2. Super affordable. It's got the nicest fragrance out there. It's not like really offensively citrusy like some fragrance vitamin C moisturizers can be. It's really actually quite subtle, yet still uplifting for the morning. This has a vitamin C in here in a relatively good concentration. So if you wanted to get your brightening fix in a moisturizer without needing a separate serum, this is probably the one that I go for. This has become a little bit of a cult classic online, with lots of people praising the benefits they get from it and saying that they'd never be without it in their skincare routine. If you asked me like a year ago if I'd be shopping at Boots for a super affordable moisturizer, I'd have probably said no, zero chance. But this has won me over completely. For the price point, I just think it's an absolute holy grail and definitely worthy of a place in this top 10. As a bit of an honourable mention, if you're looking for a super heavy duty winter moisturizer, you can pick up this one from Boots too. This is the fragrance-free moisturising cream. You get more product in it than this, and this was £1.29. Let that sink in. Doesn't get more affordable than that. It's got some great oils in here. You've got vitamin E to nourish and also give some antioxidant support. I don't think this is going to work for oily, acne-prone skin types, but if you are super dry and you feel like in winter nothing will just help with that, try this one out. You can put multiple layers on. It really layers well on top of itself, and for that price point, it delivers way in excess of some of the other bougie and luxury winter moisturizers out there. A total holy grail. Now, in at number 9 is this. This is the Revolution Skincare Pigment Boost Pigment Correcting Eye Cream. Longest title of any of the products mentioned today, but worth repeating time and time again for the benefits that you're going to get. I actually crowned this as like the best new skincare discovery in my recent skincare awards video, which I'll leave a link to up there. This I absolutely love because it gives you that instant colour correction under the eye, so a guaranteed good skin day, but in the long term it'll help to brighten everything, it reduces puffiness and inflammation, and it hydrates in a way that a lot of other eye creams don't. It's also not so thick and occlusive that it could trigger melia, those little bumps that we get under the eye. It's just all around a holy grail, and £6. This is what I mean when I see some of the other top 10s out there focusing down on the luxury skincare items. That's what really disappoints me, because for £6 you can get something that will perform way better than the La Mer eye cream, give you those instant results but also that long-term payoff that I love. Now in at number 8 is a product that probably would score higher if it wasn't for the fact that it's been discontinued. I hate it when brands do this. Something becomes a holy grail and then you're like, oh, can't get it anymore. But there are still some stocks of it worldwide if you did want to get your hands on it. I've linked it in the description box below, as I will all the products mentioned today. This is the hylamide HA Blur, a recent discovery, which again, I discovered it too late. I should have been using this for years. But why I love this so much is it will just help make any sunscreen work for your skin type. If you've ever reached for a sunscreen and it appears too glossy, too dewy, you think, you know what, this just isn't going to work, I'm going to look shiny all day long. You can actually just put a thin layer of this on top of it and it mattifies everything down. It doesn't interact with or disrupt the sunscreen protection if you leave it to sink in for like 2 minutes before applying this, but it will just guarantee to make any sunscreen that you reach for work for your individual skin types. It also kind of blurs everything down. You can put makeup on top of it for that like super snatched look, and it's just a really nice primer and moisturiser all in one. It's also super affordable at the moment, because if you can still get your hands on it wherever in the world you are, you can get 50% off using the discount code that I've linked below. It's Decium50 capital D, and that's kind of, I think Decium are using it to clear the very last bits of the stock they have. You can also pick it up in TK or TJ Maxx half price. It's amazing. Get it while you can, and definitely worthy of a position 8 on this list. In at number 7 is our second of the vitamin C's I'm mentioning today, and there's another one coming later in the video. I think 2022 has like been the year of the vitamin C discovery, and I've found so many different products that work so well. But one of my absolute favourites is this. This is the PSA Skin Light Up Mask. PSA, one of my favourite brands, and back in that video I linked earlier about the skincare awards, I awarded this as the best new skincare brand discovery of this year. I love all their products, but this for me is like the standout and the highlight. So good. You put this on the skin. It's actually a wash-off treatment. So if you want to get your vitamin C fix without it being a leave-on serum, this is what I'd recommend. Cleanse the skin, put a thin layer of this on, wait 10 minutes, rinse it off. Your skin will be instantly brighter. It also hydrates you to the gods, and you can put the rest of your skincare on afterwards without worrying about it interacting with that ascorbic acid. The vitamin C in here is an 11% concentration, so a nice mid-strength, suitable for almost all skin types. It looks uplifting, and it's just such a beautiful product. Probably would score higher if it wasn't for one thing. I think the pump on it is not the best. It's quite difficult to get the product out, so I actually just end up taking the lid off completely and putting a small amount on my hand. That's just the one grumble, a gripe and complaint I have with this product. Otherwise, it would be absolutely flawless and probably be like number 1 or 2 in this list. Now, in at number 6 is a product that you probably heard me mention a lot in the past couple of years. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Stress Less Serum. I always like to say we need to show our skin some love. Instead of fixating on like the high potency actives to deliver the results, realize that the skin is a little calming, a little soothing, and a little TLC too. Make sure that you have at least one step in your skincare routine that's just dedicated to calming and soothing the skin, because inflammation and irritation can trigger a whole lot of unintended consequences. This is my absolute favorite calming and soothing serum. It's got madecassoside in here, it's got beta-glucans, it calms, it soothes and just restores equilibrium. So if you're going in with a relatively potent exfoliator or using a high strength retinoid, make sure that you use this alongside it. It'll work beautifully with it. Calm, soothe and hydrate at the same time. And Geek and Gorgeous, such a great brand and so affordable, which is what I love. Now zipping into the top 5, in 5th position is this one. This is the Makeup Rewind by Krave Beauty. I only launched about 6 months ago, but I've already fallen in love. If you like to use an oil cleanser, but you kind of hate the mess, you end up getting it all over your sleeves, it runs down the neck. If like me, you're a bit clumsy, oil cleansing is probably a no-go. Well, this is an oil cleanser in a gel formulation. which I love. You work it into the hands, apply it to the skin, and it kind of melts from being a gel into that oil. You can then add some water on, emulsifies, and it washes away without a trace. It's really, really effective. It hasn't got any oils in here that are going to clog the skin, cause any congestion, so it's great if you've got an oilier skin type. I love the packaging, and I think it's a really, really fair price point when you think it's relatively unique on the market. There aren't many gel-based oil cleansers, so I hope more brands will follow to bring the price point down a little, but until they do, I'll be buying this time and time again, and a great way of just melting off any makeup, water-resistant sunscreen, and making sure that your skin is fresh and prepped, ready for your routine. In at number 4 is a product that needs zero introduction. It's this, the Ordinary argireline solution. I love this for so many reasons. First of all, powerful anti-wrinkle, anti-aging serum that studies have now shown actually can decrease the depth of any fine lines and wrinkles you have by up to 17%. That's really good when you think it costs like £6 here in the UK. Super affordable, yet delivers way in excess of what that price point would suggest. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail because I covered it in a recent video that's gone semi-viral. I'll leave a link to that video up there. So many of you guys have discovered the channel recently thanks to that video, so if you haven't already, check the video out, hop over there, give it a like, leave a comment, do all the things to help support the channel, and just listen to what's been said in there, because honestly, I think after that, hopefully you'll be encouraged to give this one a try, and I promise you, your skin will love you for it. Now, into the top 3, and I want to celebrate the best of the best in vitamin C's in 3rd position, which is this, the Ordinary Ascorbic Acid 8% plus Alpha Arbutin 2%. A wonderful mid-strength vitamin C, which will deliver you so much more benefits than that 8% ascorbic acid would suggest, because it combines Alpha Arbutin 2, which is a brilliant pigment corrector and overall skin brightener. I've learned that actually concentration is key with vitamin C's. You don't need to go for like the highest concentration. If you team it with some other brightening and pigment correcting ingredients, you can get away with a lower concentration and actually get better results. That's what I discovered with this one, a product that I tried maybe like 3 years ago, wasn't that impressed with. Now I've used it consistently, I totally get where the hype comes from, and I'm happy to say this is like the best vitamin C that I'm ending the year on. Absolutely love it. Now, we're into the top 2, and I really spent way too much time. I didn't need to spend this much time on this, actually, racking my brain as to which product came in second and which came in first. But I finally decided in position 2, but honestly, like the best runner-up imaginable is this. This is the Face Theory resvera-f antioxidant serum. Antioxidants are amazing in a skincare routine because they prevent oxidative stress caused by free radicals. Things such as pollution, particulate matter, certain wavelengths of light. They hit the skin, stress it out, and can cause premature aging. So I'd say that a good antioxidant is a must alongside your sunscreen to really protect the skin all day long. Antioxidants are really popular, and brands have kind of cottoned onto this and are pushing the price up and up. So if you want a really nice high quality antioxidant, you kind of feel like you have to pay a luxury price point. Not with Face Theory. This has 2 of my absolute favourites. It's got resveratrol and it's got ferulic acid, 2 of the most potent and effective antioxidants combined in really meaningful concentrations in a beautiful, beautiful formulation. If you've got a drier skin type, you can just use this on the skin. It has a slightly oily consistency to it, which will add some hydration in the long term. If, like me, you've got a more oily skin type, just mix a couple of drops of this into your preferred moisturiser. It'll help it sink in that little bit quicker. Whatever your skin type though, this will work for you and deliver you amazing antioxidant benefit without needing to break the bank. Now finally, and a big drum roll please, I don't think this is going to come as a surprise to anyone out there. It's a product that I've been fangirling about for the whole entirety of 2022, and it's the beauty of Joseon Rice Relief Sunscreen. Now, the reason, and I know a lot of you are bored of me mentioning this product, and I totally get that, but you know why I keep going on about it? Because I think it's so rare to find a sunscreen that you genuinely look forward to applying. I want to reach for this day in, day out. I use it as my moisturiser and sunscreen in one, and it just delivers for me. It leaves the best finish on the skin. It doesn't break you out. It's not super greasy, but it's not super matte either. It just is like the very best and most perfect formulation I've ever discovered. If you haven't tried it out, promise me, when the sales come round, or if you're impatient, you want to buy it now, that you will put one in your basket and try it, because I think this will convert you to being someone that actually looks forward to reaching for a sunscreen, rather than seeing it as like an obligation to prevent cancers and premature aging. It's a core part of my skincare routine now, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to end on a swatch. I know you guys say I never swatch enough. I'm not a born multitasker. But for this, I think it's worth a swatch. So you can just see how beautifully it goes into the skin. It's a chemical sunscreen, which means it leaves behind zero white cast or ashiness. And it just leaves you with a really good, glowing, guaranteed good skin day. See how that applies? It is just perfection. It's fragrance free, so it's not going to sensitize the skin too much. And yeah, this is a worthy winner, and for the price point, it doesn't get better than this. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of my top 10 skincare of 2022. I would love to know what your thoughts are, so even if you haven't played along to this point, sound off with your personal top 3 in the comment section below, because I would love to read them, and wherever you are in the world. I hope you've had an absolutely amazing and wonderful 2022, and the very rest of the year goes just as well for you, and I'm sending you so much love and lots of hugs. Take care. Bye.